As I'm live. Good morning, YouTube. It went live much quicker than I expected. I'm not ready. I'm all of a thing. My hair. Last night this was beautifully smooth straight hair. This morning I've been out in the rain and not beautifully smooth straight hair anymore. Good morning, YouTube. I don't know whether anybody be in just yet. I'm trying to find this so that I can watch the chat. All of a fluster. Where is it? Ah, reselling polythene. Good morning, Sam. Why can I never find this? When I want to join in with the chat, why can I never ever find it? How is this not a thing? I'm sure it's against me. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Maria. Goodbye, Anthony. Have fun fishing. Good morning, Falling on a Bruise, which is Fandria. Good morning, Phoebe. So I've got Fandria and Phoebe. Good morning. I'm still trying to find what I'm looking at the chat on my phone because I can't find it on here. Here we go. I'll find it on here. It won't be mute. We'll get shouted at. I muted it. I'm so ahead of myself. There we go. Natalie resells. Natalie. Blah, blah, blah. I'll go again. Natalie resells is in. She says, "Wow, I've made one." Good morning. Lex Oliver's in. Huzzah! DME. Hello. I'm another Donna. You have to be Donna 2. We've got Donna 1. Maria says I'm backwards. In what way am I backwards? How do you mean backwards? I mean, I'm watching it on the screen now and I'm not backwards. What way was I backwards? I can see that the writing on the boxes is backwards. I wonder why that is. Don't know why that would be. I'm using the camera in exactly the same way as I always do. Steve Green says, good morning. He's on a sunbed in Mallorca. Get some tan for me, Steve, because I failed. Neville's here. Daniel's here. Going on Grumpy says, I'm awake. I'm not ever sure whether Going on Grumpy is a boy or a girl or a man or a woman, but whoever it is, they're awake. M. Julie Cora's in. Good morning. Alianne Tin Can Copycat Brass Pan Fernley. Good morning. I did have a nice holiday, thank you, although we didn't get as much sun as I would have liked. Yeah, Lex says I'm all flipped round. Weird. I don't know why that would be. Unless I'm using the... No, even if I had the phone the other way up, it still wouldn't... Would it? I wonder why that is. If I do that I should now I'm up. Does that make any difference? No, that didn't make any difference at all, did it? I don't know why it's done that. Isn't that peculiar? I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. How odd. Anyway, it's still me, even if I am flipped round. Don't know why it's done that. I'm definitely not in a mirror. Definitely not. This is the. Perhaps I'm Carla in Wonderland. Carla through the looking glass. Anyone I've missed? Celtic Traders in. I'm presuming that that's Caroline because I think when it's Phil, it's PJ, isn't it? So good morning, Caroline. Anne Isaac. I don't think I said good morning to you. Mum of 5 sons. Everyone's saying back to front. I don't know why it's back to front. Do you want me to go away and come back and see if it's different? Louise McPhail. Tess Southwest. Good morning, everybody. But yeah, I can go away and come back and see if it helps. But maybe I'll just have to put up with being back. I can't even speak. Look, you'll just have to put up with it. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Good morning, Missy Moo. Anne Isaac saying, no, don't go away. If I go away, I might not come back. So I went to the car boot. I had big plans today. There should have been, well, there was 2 car boots and it should have been mega day. Good morning, Amanda Yates. It should have been mega day. And it's raining. It's absolutely hammered down. We got to the first one. It wasn't raining. It was just threatening to. Got about halfway around and the rain started, but it was only a few spots. It was only about 1.5 rows, so we were able to get around that. And just as we were driving away from that one, the heavens opened, and it's been raining pretty much horrendously ever since. We've got thunder and all sorts. The Ginger Witch. That's a face I don't. That's a face I don't recognise, or rather a name I don't recognise. Good morning, everybody. So yeah. 2 car boots, very small haul. Because although we went on to the second one, which is the one that I go to all year round, again, not great. It was absolutely hissing down. They only have 2 barns open. These, I don't know what they're using the other barns for. But, yeah, not brilliant. But I might go to one tomorrow. Possibly go to one tomorrow and see. Again, it depends on the weather, doesn't it, really? You know, nobody wants to go to the car boot in the rain. I have had an offer. See, I put the phone on silent so that you guys wouldn't get ka-chinged. Kath Palmer says, blazing sunshine there. She's just got back from the car boot. Too hot. Peter's had rain most of the night and thunder as well. That's an honor. I'm going to accept that. You guys won't get ka-chings, but I'm having a ka-ching in my head. Just so you know. You may not be hearing it, but it's happening. Lex says, I met Walter from Antiques Arena today. Lovely chap. I don't know which one Walter is. Is he the black guy with the hats and that? Is that the guy I'm thinking of, or is that somebody else? I don't know. Karen says hi, and all her, she thinks all her car boots are rained off. She doesn't go. You don't go anyway, Karen. You don't like car boots. Claire King. Lex Oliver's been to a car boot. Lex Oliver doesn't like car boots, and yet she's been to one. You see, it's catching. Shall I show you what I got? This first pile of clothes cost me £4. The lady wasn't budging. It annoyed me really, because I said to her, how much are your clothes? And she said, oh, 50p to £1. So I think I had 7 items, and I said, would she take... What did I have? 5? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, and I said, would she take £2, working on the basis of 50p each and knocking 50p off? And she went, no, 4. And I was like, okay, 50p to £1. We're definitely more towards the pound than 50p. And I said, okay, would you take 3? And she went, no, 4. And I was like, oh, just have £4, you horrible old Mark. Why Mark's not usually an insult? I don't know. Lainey Raising, good morning, Lainey. Joyce Crafty Box. Lex Oliver says she made money at the car boot. Were you selling, love, or did you just manage to sell something on before you even brought it home? Going on Grumpy says, we are here waiting on Alberto. It's hot here. Polly stayed in bed. You're not lazy. I always get up. Always get up and go car boot, because I feel like proper fear of missing out if I don't go. Yeah, Lainey's just sent me a picture of me on screen, and it says it's flipped my image somehow, but I thought that was how I always looked, so... I can see me on screen, but I didn't realise I usually look the other way around, do I? Do I usually look the other way? I don't know, maybe I do. Yeah. So, for my £4, I got this. Now, this is a brand I have not heard of, called Living Dead Souls, www.livingdeadsouls.info. And it's just kind of one of those sort of goth style. It's got a long thread hanging off the back. That'll have to be trimmed. Look, didn't notice that at the time. Long thread hanging. Is it a skirt? It's a skirt, isn't it? You wouldn't wear it. That's not a dress, surely. Even the most exotic goth person wouldn't be able to wear that as a dress. So I think it's a skirt. So yeah, all of this was in my £4 clothing bundle. So I'll chuck that one in there. I got this, even though I think it's hideous. This is this season's colour, after all. It's a lightweight polo neck, brand new with its tags from Niruk. Would have been £15. Mustard is so in. I hate mustard. Mustard's foul, but it's so in. And like I said, chucked it in the bundle because it was brand new with tags. Lex said she bought 3 vinyl records for a £5 on one store, sold them for a £10 5 minutes later. Nice. Oh, Maria Clark, you said that's a good brand. Oh, look, lovely. Elaine said, you could, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's turned around. It's a mystery. Perhaps it's the weather. We'll blame it on the weather. So if I had 5 for £4, it makes them 80p each, doesn't it? So 80p for that. 80p for this one, which is... I think this was another brand I hadn't heard of. Hearts and Roses. No, I have heard of that. I've had one of these before. Hearts and Roses. Dress with underskirt. 80p. Bought this just because of the bird print. It's Oasis, which I don't have a great deal of joy with, but it's got a really nice little bird print. Every occasional one is pink. Jay True's in, good morning. Ryan's in, good morning, Ryan. My holidays was jolly good, thank you. Tess says, I've been to 2 car boots this morning and picked up loads, but I'm a grumpy mare today and everyone irritated me, especially the woman who priced everything at 50p and then asked £2 for 2 items. Yeah, I'd have been pissed off with that too. Also in with my £4, so another 80p item. Bought this, again, just because it's Topshop and it had its labels on. Would have been £32 originally in Topshop. Who's paying £32 for a little cotton skirt? Who are these people? No idea. And then these 2, I paid 2 for a £5. I paid a £5 for 2. He was doing for £3 each. He started off, he said, oh, I was doing them a £5 each, but now I'll do them 3. And I looked at him as if he just landed. And he went, okay, 2 for a £5. And I agreed only because I wanted this one. This one's toast. I got a feeling there might be a layer missing because surely no dress would be this sheer, would it? Surely there's an in-slip layer missing or something. But it's toast, and I will be able to get more than £2.50 for it. Let me have a look. It's 100% silk. But surely that would have had a lining slip. Nobody's that brave, are they? Andrea got a fur-real cat last week's tiny car boot for £2. I sold it for £59. Nice. Yeah, I've had one of those before. Ryan says summer's here now, skirts out, bums out. Angela finds us sitting in sunny Newcastle, sitting in the garden. It's not sunny here. We've got your northern weather down here. It's supposed to be grim up north. It's grim down south. This one is Q, which I believe are part of Jigsaw. Yeah, I think so. And again, I feel like this is silk. It feels as though it's probably, yeah, 100% silk. So that was also in 2 for a £5. So nothing very, and these ones need to be washed. They seem grubby on the labels. Just, I don't know, as though they were worn and then thrown straight in the car boot. I don't know. Red hot in Durham. I need to move up north. BCP's in. Good morning. BCP. Peter's asking BCP, how's life with YouTube? Does that mean BCP has a channel? Should I be looking for Bumcrack Picker channel? I got a bikini for £1. It is, where is it from? Matalan, I think. Yeah, Matalan, which is not a brilliant brand, but people do like polka dots. People do like polka dots, so bikini for £1. It's a 38D, I think. 38D top and a la 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 la. Let's all sing the archers. The knickers have no size label. This is bloody annoying. Anyway, about 14-ish. So yeah, bikini for £1. And then I got a spud for £1. I've just sold my other bundle of spud, so it's time to start building a new spud bundle now. All his bits are in his arse. Look, time to start building my next bundle. Jason Entwistle says, good morning, Jason. Angela says it's not grim at all. She's making the most of it. Does anyone else find when it's sunny, car boots are much better for buying? Absolutely, because when it's sunny, that's when all the must have a clear out people go and do a car boot, isn't it? The people who are there even when it's raining are your regular traders who do a car boot every week, week in, week out, whether they want to or not. You want your casuals, they're the people where you can make your money from. Missy Moo couldn't get to the boot today because the village is full of 10k runners, they've shut the roads. Angela bought 15 items of clothes for £1 each, Rugrats plushes and some books. I never see Rugrats plushes. I got an Eeyore mug for £1, an Eeyore Christmas mug for £1, because I haven't got enough mugs that I'm not dealing with in that big basket over there that I'm ignoring, that I'm pretending doesn't exist. Good morning, Gashead64. Have you been to the car boot this morning? Have I missed you there? Well, I walked past you in the rain without even realising it was so grim. I was pleased with this. This was 50p, and all it is one of those little things that you display necklaces on. But I've been thinking about ordering one because I bought these 2 bags of necklaces and stuff from the car boot a few weeks ago, which I've done absolutely nothing with. Yeah, I was at Trench very early, but it got everybody was going home quite soon. So yeah, I bought these 2 bags of jewellery that I've done nothing with, and I was thinking I might order one of these, and it's just one of those things that you drape your necklace on for photographic purposes. So the lady wanted 50p, and I was like, I'll have that. That'll save me ordering one off the eBay. Tom is for the win, says my car boot got cancelled. Feels bad. Gemma Lou's in. Good morning. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone who's come in when I wasn't looking, by the way. Good morning if I've missed you. It's absolutely not deliberate. You are not being victimised. BCP just doing all his hellos. Kath Kidston bag. The lady had a couple, but one of them was almost definitely fake. It looked fine on the outside, but the lining was rubbish. And I was like, that's not genuine. This one I'm pretty sure is genuine. This one's much nicer on the lining. It needs a wash. It's a bit grubby on the inside. But it's a nice... oh, it definitely needs a wash. It was a smoker. Yeah, this is definitely a genuine one. So that'll go through the wash and hang on the line to get rid of the stench. What have I found? Oh, I've got a tiny bit of a press stud. I don't know if it's off this bag or whether it's come off something else. I didn't notice any missing. Yeah, it's off there. That's fine. That'll fix back on. No problem there. Yeah. So £4 I paid for that. More than I would have liked to. But yeah, Kath Kidston bag. Lex says someone was selling a brand new Chanel bag for £8 today. Yeah. Indeed. Best thing I had to eat on my holidays, Ryan. Definitely the spring rolls. I did put them on Instagram. BCP says, try not to watch too much YouTube these days. I seem to get nothing else done. Gemma, question, are you just on eBay, Carla, or other platform? Just eBay. I keep meaning to do Amazon. I keep meaning to do Etsy. I never get around to doing anything. So, Emily Gilbert says, my holiday vlog was so bad it was good. I'm an awful vlogger. Partly, the problem is that we didn't go anywhere or do anything. So I couldn't show you, you know, ancient Cretan architecture or anything like that. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. And I would forget to get my camera out and film anything that we did do. So, but there really wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot going on. So yeah, I did the worst holiday vlog ever. I was in the airport. I was on the plane. I was on a sunbed. I was in a restaurant. Goodbye. That was it. Stephen Homan says, can I have a shout out? No, you can't. Of course you can. Hello, Stephen Homan. Mark Farrow Johnson, hi. So yeah, it was a rubbish holiday vlog. I did say that in the title. I did warn you. These 3 items cost me £1. I've got an old Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. This is the version that I had when I was little. This is the... It used to belong to Claire Jones, apparently. It says Claire Jones, bonjour. Bonjour, Claire Jones, if you're watching. So, yeah. Good old copy of Charlie. I bought this for me to read. It's a children's book. But it looks familiar. I don't know if it's just the fact that it looks a bit like Swallows and Amazons that make me feel it's familiar. Stephen Homan, can I have a shout out as Natasha, please? Hi, Natasha. Are you Natasha in your spare time or just at weekends? Catherine Graham's in. Good morning. Jules is in. Good morning, Jules. Lex Oliver says, I'm Claire Jones. Are you Claire Jones, Lex Oliver? If you are Claire Jones, Lex Oliver, tell me what it says as well as bonjour in the front of this book, because it says something else. I like a challenge. Emily Gilbert says, I think you actually holidayed at Burnley Lido and Franco's Pizzeria in Barnsley. From that holiday vlog, it could have been. It could have been anywhere, couldn't it? We didn't go anywhere. The only day that we went down to the beach, when I should have taken a nice bit of footage, that was the day that I was so hot. And it didn't occur to me to get the camera out because I was dying of being too damn hot. Caroline says, I'm Claire Jones. Lex Oliver, it does not say, Mummy, help me. Stephen Homan, do I want you to subscribe? Or Natasha, or whichever you are today. My darling, if you want to subscribe, then you're more than welcome. I don't beg for subscribers, but I welcome them if they want to join up. No problem at all. If you want notifications, I think you have to hit the bell. I'm not sure where the bell is. There's a bell somewhere that you have to hit. Otherwise, just subscribe and we'll just stick it into your feed every now and again. Ryan says, can I get a Sib K shout out? Where is she? Sib K, where are you? Sibley the Pest. So yeah, for my £1, yeah, I picked up this one. It reminds me of Swallows and Amazons. It's not Swallows and Amazons. And it's definitely a kid's book from like the 70s. But I don't know, it just looked familiar. Maybe I did read it when I was a kid. Don't know. Claire and Jules are both mentioning the fact that we're wrong way around. I don't know why it's the wrong way around today. I've no idea why it's done that. It's a complete mystery. Don't know. Puzzled. What's the book? Can't read it backwards while you're away. Oh, so is it all coming up backwards as well? I didn't think of that. It's called Wind Song Summer. By Patricia Cecil Haas. So, yeah, don't know. See, I can read backwards. I can read upside down and backwards, which has always been a strange skill of mine from my youth. So I got a Filofax. This was in those 2 books and this for £1. It's a Filofax Metropole A5. It's got the rulers in there. It's got a couple of plastic thingies. So, yeah, not bad for under £1. These are the last 2 items. This is a small haul, I did warn you. £1 for this hammer case. I don't know if it's an actual hammer case or whether it is. It's an early learning centre case. But inside it is full of hammer shapes and beads. Memo to self, do not drop the hammer blades all over the floor. Now, I may have told you this, you guys this before once. Natalie had a lot of hammer when she was a kid. And we bought one of those little sectioned trays. And we sat there and we sectioned it all into colours. It took absolutely hours to sort them all into colours. And the next day, she carried her hammer downstairs. And she got down 2 steps and I heard a crash and she had dropped the whole lot down the fucking stairs. At that point, we had bare boards on the stairs with like treads. And the noise as these thousands of hammer beads travelled down the stairs, I will never forget. Well, I don't know why the camera's the wrong way around. I haven't done anything Lex says, even though the room's backwards, you still look the same, which means you have a wonderfully symmetrical face. Good morning, Caroline. I don't know if I've missed anyone else. I'm sorry if I have. Lainey, I believe you. I do believe that it's the wrong way around. I just don't know why it's doing it. Caroline's been cleaning the kitchen cupboard out. And Chris Gotts is in. Good morning, Chris. So yeah, in this I've got hammer beads for Natalie to throw down the stairs, although I'm sure she won't now she's 21. There's some kind of gunk in there, which is a bit distressing. And then lots of the shapes. Loads and loads of the shapes. The shapes actually go quite well. So, yeah. I want a roll of fishing wire. Is that fishing wire or is it just... I think it's fishing line. I don't know why there'd be a roll of fishing line in there. But yeah, that was £1. So, like I said, it needs a nice clean up because of the delightful gunk. That's made me feel a bit ew now. Stephen Homer says, or Natasha, depending on who he is today, says, I'm hilarious. Thank you, darling. Peter says, I've got to go now. Caroline's in chat. Oh, got 2 Carolines now in the chat. Sorry. I thought you were saying you had to go because Caroline had arrived. Ryan, what did I do with eBay? Good morning, Janet. What did I do with eBay while I was on holiday or later shipping time? I did both. I put it on holiday mode, and sorry, every time I touch the desk, the camera moves. I put it on holiday mode, and I changed my shipping times. Now, annoyingly, as you know, you can change them. They go from 2 to 4 to 5 to 10 days dispatch. There's nothing between 5 and 10. So I had to start them on a 10-day dispatch because of how long I was going for. And then a few days later I had to ring home and get Natalie to change it to a 5. And then a few days later I got her to change it to a 2. So she was a bit annoyed with me by then because, you know, all those listings and all that fanning about. But I also put holiday mode on, and Caroline and I have discussed that we might not do that again. I might not put holiday mode on next time. I had half the sales I usually have. As a general rule, when I go on holiday for 7 days, I come back to about 35 to 40 parcels. And this time I came back to 19. So much, like almost half the usual sales, which was annoying. Very annoying. And it's been very slow since as well. Very slow since we got back. Jules says the gunk is bound to be melted sweet. It always is, maybe. Yeah. It didn't smell like vomit, so that's good. Leah's at the car boot. Good morning. RJ says good morning, everyone. Caroline is agreeing that sales are very quiet this weekend. Last week when she was away, they were epic. Now I'm back, very quiet. It's your fault then. And Natasha says, am I British? I am British. I'm Bristolian, southwest England. And what kind of videos do you make? Mostly this. This is mostly what I do. Sitting here chatting rubbish. Going on Grumpy, when I went to England, I put it on vacation for 2 weeks and hid all the listings. Yeah, I wanted to come back to sales, though. No, 19. No, 19, BCP. Celtic Trader said they just extended their handling time. Seems to go better than Hollywood. I think that's what I'll do next time. But I was annoyed by the jump from 5 to 10 days. Why don't they have a 7? That's bloody annoying. Leah's bought 3 Weight Watchers calculators. They're usually good. My last item, I paid £1. No, £1.50. £1.50 for this, which means I paid 50p for something earlier on, which I've forgotten about. Don't know what that was. Because I remember having an odd 50p. Oh, the necklace thing, that was 50p. Okay, yeah, £1.50 for a Fiskars Shape Boss. Providing all the bits are in there itself, about a tenner. So not massively exciting, but... Caroline saying they had to go to 30 days handling time, but still got sales. I always send a message as well. I have a standard cut and paste message that as soon as a sale comes through, it says, hi, thank you for your business. My holiday setting should have alerted you that I am away until so-and-so date. Your parcel will be dispatched out promptly on that date. Thanks again. And it seems to negate any problem. Sometimes you get the odd message back saying, no problem, thank you. And sometimes they just ignore it. But at least I've doubly covered it. Peter May, how much did the 19 parcels add up to? Somewhere around the £300 mark, I think, Peter, if I can recall correctly. Somewhere 250 to 300. Ryan says 5 days shipping time is 7 days shipping time with the 2 days of the weekend, Carla. Yeah. And I didn't take into account... I was going on the... I wanted to start the holiday mode on the Tuesday morning. And we weren't going to be back until the Wednesday afternoon. So it was going to be just outside the 7 days, you see, which is why it wasn't enough. Yeah, so it's not... So what I needed was like a 7 days... So that when you're away, when your flights take you over the 7 days, you see. Twin Red Dragons Brewery is in. Am I enjoying? I did my enjoying holidays. I did. Thank you. RJ said, drove to the boot sale yesterday in Kent, bought 2 things, then went to Hastings for a lunch. And Caroline couldn't drag her lazy ass out of bed this morning, plus it was raining. Tomorrow I will do better. We should have a car boot tomorrow, and if it's pissing down, it'll be cancelled, I expect, because it's on the grass tomorrow. Count the time. Chris, sorry, my brain's gone. My brain's absolutely melting. Chris says, pickups have been awful this weekend, but can only improve. That's it, the only way is up. Sudesh Kumar is in and says, good morning. Well, he says hello. I'm saying good morning. I'm literally just putting words into people's mouths. Carol says it's going to be nice tomorrow weather-wise. I hope you're right, love, because it's shit today. This is the weather forecast, according to Carla. It's a bit shit out there. Everything's wobbly. I think we'll lose you. I'm losing you. So that's it. That's my small haul. I could have not gone. I could have not bothered, but I felt like I ought to make an effort. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Felt like I ought to make an effort, having missed out last weekend, what with being away, so... Caroline's going back to bed when she's finished the kitchen cupboards, and Gemma Lou says it's lovely in Lancashire. Caroline, you and I are in the wrong end of the country. Apparently it's gorgeous up north. How dare they have nice weather up north? That's not how England's supposed to work. It's supposed to be grim up north. Everybody knows that. You come to the south for your sunshine. That's how it works. Yeah, nice in Blackpool. Balls to you all. In the nicest possible way. It's hot in Manchester. All right, all you northern people. How do I block people? How do I block people who've got nice weather? T. Suzanne Davies can stay. She says it's dull and grey and rainy. You can stay. You're in my part of the world. You're suffering with me. I'm going to block everyone who's got nice weather. John Brady's in. John Brady's in Wales. They never have nice weather there. Cloudy and Epsom. Well, Peter Ray, you're borderline. You can stay. You can stay unless your weather improves, and then I'll ban you. Claire King says we only tell people it's grim up north to keep people away. Elaine says, good morning, nice to see you back. She's had really poor sales this weekend. Went to my first jumbo sale yesterday, really small, but 11 nice things for $6.50. And she's in Manchester and it's gorgeous. So that's the last you'll hear from Elaine, because I'll be banning her as well. Going on grumpy, what I did is I turned the store back on Friday. I fly home on Saturday, so I made 2 sales while flying home. Yeah, I wouldn't have liked to have no sales at all for the week, you see. I'd like to know there's some money coming in, even if it's only a tiddling bit. Caroline says, I was once on a plane that had Wi-Fi coming back from Dubai and accepted an offer while I was at 36,000 feet. That was fun. Do they not make, even if I never understand this flight mode thing. They say that you have to put your device on flight mode so that it doesn't make your plane fall out the sky. And then you tell me that some planes have Wi-Fi and you can do what you want. So I find that very odd. Kathleen Graham says, I prefer dull and grey and hates the sun. Right, you and I should do a house swap then. I'll come and stay in Manchester where it's warm, apparently, until it gets sunny, and then we'll swap back again. Gemma Lou, do you get a holiday from the eBay subscription fees as well? No, you do not. You pay your subscription fees for the month regardless of what you choose to do with your shop during that month. Sam's going to train her dad to do her dispatching while she's in Spain. I wish I could train someone to do mine. We're not talking about that, Kath Palmer. Behave. It's not normally Ryan who brings the tone down. Kath Palmer's on the job today. On the job. See, now I've done it. Oh, God. So, yeah, that's my haul. The dog's calming down now. He was having a bit of a panic attack, weren't you, Kai? Having a bit of a panic attack with the thunder. So he's not normally up here with me, but he's come up here where he feels safe. I think he thinks I can protect him from the terrifying thunder gods. Can't. And oh, Lex says you like my teeth. Do you know how old this is? I bought this. Oh my God, I think I bought it on holiday in Calabona in 2012. It might even be older than that. It had loads of diamante around it. They've all come off over the years. It's just got spots now. Thank you, Peter. You got there before I did. More listing today. No, not today, Peter. I'm out later today. So my plan is to tidy up and go and get a shower and straighten my hair yet again. Although it seems pointless if I'm going to go back out in the rain. The mizzle. That's what we've got at the moment. It's not drizzle, it's not mist, it's mizzle. Yeah. But yeah, so, and then parcels tonight because I've got some outstanding for the weekend. Although it's bank holiday tomorrow, so I could get away with leaving my parcels another day. Yeah, maybe. But no listing today. I'm on listing holiday. I must deal with these bags of jewellery at some point. What I should do is I should send them to Lex Oliver. Shouldn't I? I should put these in the post and send them to Lex, and she can go through them and then she can speed it up and talk over the top. I enjoyed your jewellery video, Lex. I enjoyed watching you deciding that you were boring and talking over the top of yourself. But yeah, there's some proper hideous stuff in there. You'd love it. Proper ugly bits. Yeah. I paid £1.50 each for these bags. That was good, wasn't it? They weigh about a kilo each, I think. So that wasn't bad. If I'd known, like, that the stuff in there was reasonable, I would have bought more at the time. But it was the end of the car boot a few weeks ago. And I've not seen that woman again since, so... Going on, Grumpy says, do a jewellery haul. I don't know enough about this. Make it interesting. I'd be like, here's a necklace. Here's a necklace. Oh, look, here's a necklace. That would be it. Yeah, Elaine, we've been discussing the fact that for some reason I'm in mirror image this morning. We don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe I'll do that then, Lex. Sorry, I've jumped. I'm doing. My dad does that. Jumps from one conversation to the next. I don't know why my room is in mirror image this morning. I've no idea what's happened. I didn't do anything differently as far as I'm aware. Lex says I can sell a kilo for £10 just as a job lot, so maybe I'll do that if I can't be bothered to sort them out. Do a live stream haul with Lex. That would be brilliant. Yeah, it was only a very small haul, Elaine. It was sort of 7 or 8 bits of clothing and a few bits of bric-a-brac, but nothing very much today because it's just been so, yeah, so rubbish out there. I am streaming from my phone, Caroline. I always do. I always do on a Sunday morning. I stream from my phone and then watch the chat on the screen because I get better picture quality on my phone. I think that's why I do it that way. Maybe it's just habit. I don't know. I have been through it, Lex. I didn't see anything with any kind of inscriptions or anything like that on it. Bumcrack because I'm pleased the screen isn't upside down. So am I. I'd be hanging. My boobs would be in my face for starters. So yeah, that's me done. What's everybody else up to today? What have you all got planned? So I know some of you have been boots, some of you haven't bothered. It's just so very uninspiring, isn't it, this weather? You look out and you go, yeah, I don't think I'll bother with life. I don't think I'll bother today. I like to go into stasis like Lister did in Red Dwarf on days like this. Caroline says, I think there's an option when you use your phone to make it mirror image. Maybe you clicked it in error. Maybe I did. I don't remember doing it, but maybe I did. There's a thing at the bottom that's like 2 circles crossing each other with a... Like you know when you used to do a chart at school and you go, these are all the people who eat lettuce, these are all the people who eat tomatoes, these people in the middle are the people who eat lettuce and tomatoes. Can't remember what that kind of chart's called, but there's a little thing at the bottom that looks like that. Don't know what it is. Not going to press it, don't know what might happen. Maria says kids are off next week, so more relaxing Sunday than usual. Everybody's listing. Suzanne's got some work to get on with. Jason and Catherine are listing. Phoebe's going to watch Formula 1 and no accounting for taste. Claire King is photographing in the sun. Fandra is planting some tomatoes and building a goat fence. Well, there you go. That's a different day out. A Venn diagram. Thank you, Anne Isaac. I've lost Caroline with my talk of letters. A Venn diagram, Caroline. Do you not remember that when they taught you about Venn diagrams, you had to draw a circle and in one... Yeah, okay, maybe it wasn't lettuce and tomatoes. Anyway, there's a thing at the bottom of my screen that looks a little bit like a Venn diagram, and I don't know what we'll do if I press it. 65 people watching, apparently. Hello, 65. Oh, 64. One's just gone. One went, sod this is shit, and ran off. Yeah, RJ's back again. Sorry, it's scrolled down, so if anybody said they were doing anything exciting, I missed it. Lex is going to dye her hair, make a video, and writhe on the pile of money she's made today. You can't writhe very much on a fiver, Lex. A small writhe, maybe. Caroline says, I'm surprised you didn't say M&M's and Reese's peanut butter cups instead of lettuce and tomatoes. I don't know why I thought of lettuce and tomatoes. I don't know why I got that. You see these? I ate a packet of these yesterday. These are the Reese's miniatures. These come wrapped in foil. Inside the foil is also... There's your little foil, look. And inside the foil is also the brown cup. I was in such a hurry to get the first one in my mouth that I took the foil off, bunged it in my mouth and was like, a bit of hair. That's what you get for being a greedy bitch. Andrea's sat there with cling film wrapped around her head, dyeing it raspberry. I need to do my white stripe again, look. It seems to have washed out a lot quicker this time. I don't know whether it was because of being away and whatever, and the chlorine in the pool maybe and stuff like that. Peter Ray's going to watch Formula 1. Lex is recording this video today and uploading overnight. Caroline's considering going lilac. You've got to be careful, Caroline. You've got to be very careful. At your age, it might look a bit like a blue rinse. Please don't ring me up and abuse me, or even worse, come round and hit me. It won't look like a blue rinse. You had pink before and it looked really nice. I remember your videos digging myself out of this hole. I remember your videos with the pink hair. I really liked it. It suited you. Oh my God, Caroline's going to murder me to dead death. Caroline's very young and hip and trendy, and she will not look remotely like an old lady with a blue rinse, and anyone who suggests that is a complete arse. I would like to go an interesting colour, but I've got so many years of the same colour on this hair that I don't know how long it would take to get it out. You can see where it's paler at the top and whatever, where it's just got years and years and years on it. Don't know. Caroline says I had blue too, which went horrible and didn't come out before we filmed the BBC thing. So I was on TV with horrible bluish grey hair. Oh dear. I'm going to get slapped. I'm not seeing Caroline until like the 12th of June, so that's quite a long. She'll forget by then. Because she's old and she's got a short memory. Caroline's not old. There's nothing wrong with her memory. There's nothing wrong with her hair. She's a wonderful, wonderful, forgiving woman and a great friend. I'm going to stop talking. It's just going to be several minutes of me in silence because every time I open my mouth I get myself in more trouble. Elaine says, as well as sitting in the garden drinking wine, I want to learn how to edit YouTube videos and join the vlogger scene. I use Windows Movie Maker, Elaine, and it is like making a PowerPoint presentation. You drop things in, and then there's video tools, and you just snip bits out, and that's the... Other people seem to use other software and get on. I find the Windows Movie Maker is the easiest one for me because I'm not very good at editing, and this is quite simple. Cruiser for a bruise. And Caroline says there is nothing wrong with her memory, or words to that effect. Caroline's going to kick my ass. And Phoebe says, hole getting bigger and bigger, stop now. I don't need a spade, Jason. I'm doing a perfectly good job without a spade. But yeah, have a look at Windows Movie Maker and Elaine, and have it. And I find it really simple. Really, really simple to use. I just film bits on my phone. The whole me not doing editing is more about laziness than anything else. Peter Ray says that's what I use, but I'll be using Filmora editing software soon. I've not heard of that one. Caroline says actually I'm lying, my memory's shit. The lilac dye is temporary though, so even if it looks awful, it'll wash out. And do you not find with those temporary ones though, you think I'll just go and wash my hair 6 times and it'll be gone. It doesn't work that way. They are temporary, but they don't go immediately. They go immediately if you like them. But if you don't like what you've done, it lasts a long time. So yeah, that's me done, I think. Both dogs are snoring now because the thunder's stopped and they're getting over their trauma. Buddy's not scared of the thunder. But because Kai gets so very, very scared, it's like the nerves transmit to Buddy because he thinks, well, I'm not scared of that noise, but he's scared of something, so I don't know what he's scared of, but there must be something frightening going on. So then he gets all kind of antsy and nervous as well, even though he doesn't really know what the problem is. Andrea says you can use wash and up liquid to wash your hair to get the colour out. Tell you what you can also use. You can use olive oil hair mask because it helped strip the colour out of mine last night. Carmen says, so sorry I missed you. I was weeding in the garden. Just in that nice weather that you lot have got up there, yeah? You're banned as well. Poor Karen's coming. She has no idea. Anyone who's got nice weather is getting banned from my chat because it's shit here. Carolyn says, Buddy's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Bless him, is he? He's not even a knife. He is the bluntest spoon in the knife drawer. That's what Buddy is. Weeding in the garden, BCP, not weeing in the garden. Weeding. Karen has not been weeing in the garden. What, she may have been. I don't know. Is it good for your plants, or does it keep foxes away or something like that? Can't be good for your plants, can it? They wouldn't like it. So yeah, I'm going to clean up some gunk, tidy up some crap. Make my bed, because I didn't make my bed this morning when I got out. Lazy mare. And then I'm going to go and shower, and then I'm going out this afternoon to see my friend. And yeah, and then that'll be it. That's my day gone. Caroline's off back to her kitchen cupboards. Andrea says you should wee in your compost heap car in, apparently. Carol's gone back to her kitchen cupboards, and can we all message her at 6 o'clock tomorrow to get her out of bed? Carmen says the dog won't even wee in the garden. So, I'm going. I want everybody to have a lovely Sunday, even those of you who've got nice weather. Even though I wish you hadn't got nice weather because I'm evil and mean and selfish. But still have a nice Sunday. And I must do a sales update video. I haven't done one for like 3 months. I haven't sold anything for 3 months. No, that's not true. I haven't sold anything exciting recently. It's all bread and butter. But I will do one at some point. And maybe that'll come out backwards and maybe it won't. Who knows? Look at the size of my hair where it's dried all frizzy. Everybody have a lovely Sunday. Go and do some work. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, Lex. Bye-bye. Bye.